Hello, good evening, everyone. This is Coach Dan, and my mission is to help you build muscles while staying low carb. So, for tonight, we will be having an interesting topic. This is connected to my topics last week as we begin the new year 2023 po, no? So, sa mga newbies or sa mga gustong bumalik or gustong matuto ulit about sa low carb, my topics about how to start low carb in 2023, ano yung mga dapat mong gawin before ka mag-low carb, and how do you fix your cravings, especially on the first week of your low carb journey. Yung pinaka-crucial po is yung first week natin sa paglo-low carb. So that's why this is the most important week kasi po, this will determine if magsasucceed ka sa low carb or magsta-stop because yung number one enemy natin is ang cravings. That's why we will be talking about fixing your cravings in low carb. So before I start, I'd like to greet everyone. Good evening po. So sa mga hindi pa naka-follow, follow nyo po ako. Baka you can see my video. Share this video, especially mga kilala mong gusto mag-low carb or gusto mag-start na maging healthy this 2023. It's very important po that we educate first our mind before we start anything. Kasi po, baka ma-frustrate tayo or madapa tayo because we lack knowledge. No? So, very important that you share this video and tag your friends. I-share ko rin muna ito so that i-share natin to sa mga kaibigan natin sa groups. Alright. So, paki-comment kung if you're new to my page, comment down para mabati kita. If, tawag dito, comment po rin kung tagasan ka. No? Are you watching abroad? Are you watching here the Philippines? Ano yung bayan mo? Baka mabisitahan ka namin ng team. No? So, comment down so that I can mention you po dito sa live natin. Alright, sige. Share ko muna sa ating mga groups. Okay. Yan. So, good evening. Yeah. Ganda ng mga kasi may mga concerns tayo the past, mga gustong bumalik sa low carb. So before I talk about fitness, siguro in the coming weeks, about how to incorporate low carb and fitness, tuturo mo natin yung basic because basic is magic. Very important po na alam natin yung fundamentals or foundation ng paglo-low carb natin. Bakit natin ginagawa to? So, bakit marami po ang nagkakaroon ng resulta when it comes to doing low carb. Okay. So thank you so much for those who shared this video. Good evening po, Ma'am Pressy from Dubai. Yes, by the way, I'll be coming back to Dubai sa April. So if taga Dubai ka, message mo ako. If taga Dubai ka, i-share mo din to sa mga taga Dubai na naglo-low carb. So pwede tayong magkape doon, no? It doesn't have to be really a big event. Pwede tayong magkape doon sa Dubai. We can have a mini meet and greet. Magkakaroon ako doon. I will be in Dubai for 2 weeks. No? Bibisitahin ko yung aking pamangkin. No? And Coach Rizali, good evening. Hello. Hello po, Tribo Shopee. Hello po, member to ng WTG. Hello, sir. Hello po, Ma'am Jaisel. Good evening po. Yes, sabi niya, I feel deprived when I have cravings, especially we are in a family gathering. Yes. Ma'am Vicky, good evening po. Watching from Caloocan. Si Ma'am Vicky is from Parañaque. Hello, Sir Nesito or babae ba? Ma'am, sorry. I'm not sure kasi yung profile pic. Hello po, Sir Efren from Cavite. From YouTube, Ma'am Chi. From Bahrain. Wow, parang bago to Bahrain. Hello po, magandang gabi Ma'am Teresa from Hong Kong. See you tomorrow Ma'am Teresa sa ating first coaching session. Hello po Ma'am Regina. Thank you for tagging your friends. Hello po Ma'am Pia, good evening. Hello Miss Zheng. Magandang gabi po. Hello Ma'am MJ, good evening. Hello Ma'am Ana Maria. Hello po. Ma'am Mary Merce Valencia. Hello po ah. Hello Ma'am Charlene from Jeddah, Saudi. Hello, Lecarno Pak. Hello po. And good evening, Glenora from Leyte. From Novaliches Celso Jr. Alright, so sa iba, I'll greet you others mamaya. Then, paki-prepare ng mga questions because I'll be answering them after ng ating topic. So, yung iba, I'll greet you po mamaya. No? So, yes, so let's start with our topic which is how to fix your cravings kasi ito yung problema natin. No? Ito yung problema, especially pag bago ka pa lang. Now, depende to kung anong cravings mo. But most of the time, yung kinikrave natin yung masasarap. Yung salty, sugary, and high calorie. So, mga processed food po ito, no? Especially if palagi tayo sa mall, uh, most of the time, you will really have a hard time starting low carb or even not low carb, even dieting, mahirapan tayo. Sinasabi nila, moderation lang is the key. Eat everything in moderation. I don't believe in that principle because po, your hormones does not believe in moderation. Moderation is very subjective. Yung moderation sa iyo could be not moderate to me. Iba-iba tayo ng katawan. So you need to understand that the number one enemy of dieting or weight loss or fat loss is to solve muna yung cravings. The goal is not to lose weight or lose fat in the first 3 weeks. The goal is to manage your cravings because kung gusto mong maging sustainable ang isang lifestyle, you have to beat the cravings. Alright? Tandaan po the goal of low carb or any other diet should be beating cravings first, not lose fat, not lose weight. Yung iba, madali sa kanila, hindi sila nahihirapan, they're losing so much weight in first 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But for me, I don't really believe in fast. I believe in sustainability. Dapat sustainable po siya and hindi tayo mangayayat. So ano ba yung mga bagay na dapat mong gawin so that ma-sustain mo yung low carb at ma-fix mo yung cravings mo? Ito, especially like for example, sa akin, isa sa mga cravings ko, tinapay. Yung sweets okay lang, hindi ako ganun hindi ako ganun kahilig sa sweets although I eat sweets, no. Pero yung ano ko talaga, cravings ko tinapay. No? So yan po yung bland cravings. Meron namang sweet tooth. So I'm not sure kung sino dito yung mahilig din sa tinapay, no. So yes, tama sabi ni Sir Tribo, no. With brewed coffee, yeah, that's my weakness. Coffee tsaka tinapay. Pandesal na mainit, tapos tinapay. So, the problem with moderation, yung hindi low carb, no? The problem with moderation, yung isang ganitong piece ng tinapay or brownies or crinkles or chocolate bar, yes, pwede kang mag-lose ng weight doon, pero gutom ka palagi. Palagi ka naghahanap because that one is bitten. No? So, if yung calorie, I believe in calorie counting, by the way, especially in muscle building. But it's not sustainable in fat loss kung calorie counting lang pure, hindi tama yung food choices mo. So yung food choices mo will really matter. Hindi yung, by the way, you can lose fat kahit high carb yung kinakain mo, basta naka-calorie deficit ka. It's a myth po na yung carbs nagpapataba. No. No, technically, you can still lose weight kahit high carb ka. But it's not sustainable. Why? It's not nutrient dense. It is not nutrient dense. Again, remember that fat loss is eating right, not eating less. All right? Fat loss is eating right, not eating less. You can lose weight kahit naka-high carb ka. You can lose fat, but it's not sustainable kasi palagi kang gutom. And you rely on willpower and disciplina. But dieting or fat loss is not about willpower. Pag hindi ka pa, pag mali yung ginagawa mo, kahit naka-calorie deficit ka, kahit gusto mo na disiplinado ka, pero pag nandiyan na sa harap mo, mahirapan ka. The power of low carb, carnivore, keto, basta high protein, is naturally nawawala si cravings mo. And that's what we want. Kaya lang, challenging yung first week. So, ano yung dapat nating gawin? Again, sa first week po, again, fat loss is eating right, not eating less. So, you have to eat a lot. You have to eat a lot, especially if ikaw ay bago pa lang. So, the goal is not to lose weight first. Siguro 3 weeks. Don't give it 3 to 4 weeks before you goal sa fat loss. Huwag magmadali. Na the goal is to be used to it. Maging part siya ng sistema mo. At maging sustainable siya. So, how do you do that? Eat your proteins. Dapat high protein po. So, pag high protein po, pag sinabing natin high protein, multiply your weight in kilograms times 2. So, for example, if I'm 75 kilograms times 2, that's 150 grams. Tama ba yung math ko? Tama naman siguro, no? Alright, 150. So, 75 times 250 grams of protein every day. So, for example, yung ganito kalaki na manok, it's around 30 to 40 grams of protein. So, kailangan po marami yung protein because protein is the nutrient dense siya. Hindi lang protein yung nakukuha mo, vitamins, minerals, marami ka makukuha sa meat, no? So not only protein you get minerals, vitamins, and it fixes your cravings. Pag isa sa mga signs na kulang ka sa bakit ka palaging nagki-craves, kulang ka sa protein. No, marami po sa mga nagda-diet, akala nila pag diet po, vegetables, eating less. No, you have to eat a lot. Kasi kailangan mo munang mag-transition. Imagine you've been eating a lot and you're eating low protein, high calorie, high carb, tapos magta-transition ka. So you have to increase your protein so that madali po ang mawala po yung cravings natin. Alright? So, now, do I suggest eating low-carb treats in the first week? Depende po. Hindi ako mahilig kasi wala akong time mag-bake and medyo pricey siya. But although in special occasions, I eat some LC treats, mga nandito sa amin keto, ma'am. But in my case, when I was starting, I did not. Mas maganda mawala muna si sweet cravings natin. Before we go to the LC treats, mas maganda maka-adjust ka muna, no, para mas maging sustainable siya. Alright? So number 1 po, eat your proteins. Huwag pong matakot sa proteins. Number 2, a pinch of salt. Isa sa mga reason bakit nagkikrave tayo is not only that we lack proteins, but kulang tayo sa salt. So it's a salt imbalance, electrolyte imbalance, lack of salt. So a pinch of salt, lagay mo lang sa tang mo, and then tingnan natin, no? So pag i-identify mo if bored ka lang, especially, no, in the first week, grabe yung cravings dyan. That's why don't start low carb pag wala kang electrolytes. Please, if you have friends, don't allow them to start. Tell them electrolytes first before you do low carb. I-prepare mo na si electrolytes. In my case, I have salt and then I have supplements that I take, magnesium, potassium. I take supplements, no? Hindi ko kasi type yung cream of tartar. Sorry, but may cream of tartar naman ako pero mas prefer ko yung supplements kasi mas madali siyang i-take. So a pinch of salt can really help you when it comes to when you have cravings. If you're craving something sweet, lagay ka lang ng salt, then check if you're still craving. Okay? So a pinch of salt. Lahat naman tayo dito may asin, di ba? Siguro lahat naman tayo may asin. Number 3 is fix your sleep and limit caffeine. This one is a struggle for me because I love coffee. So, but pag stress ako, malalaman ko pag stress ako kasi nakakatatlong cups of coffee ako a day, which is not good because it will disrupt my circadian rhythm. Hindi maganda yung tulog ko, no? Although I can still sleep, but yung REM, yung depth ng tulog mo maapektuhan. So, I would suggest don't take coffee after, wag mo siyang gawing tubig. No? Minsan nagiging part na siya ng sistema natin yung kape, yung dugo natin. What flows in our system, hindi na dugo. kape na kasi grabe tayo magkape. Sino nakaka-relate? So, what you do is after siguro ng 3 o'clock or 1 p.m., wag na magkape. So, make sure that you don't depend on coffee for energy. You depend on your exercise for energy. Yung exercise mo, the more you exercise, the more you become energetic from your, especially from your protein. So, you depend your energy from good sleep, sunlight, food, and not caffeine. Kasi caffeine kasi pag you depend energy sa kape, nagpa-fluctuate siya eh. Then you become sluggish again, lethargic, pagod ka na naman because you depend on coffee. So, if you're always lethargic, moody, hindi ka makafocus, limit your caffeine intake because it could be your coffee. Alright? So, fix your sleep po. The lack of sleep, bakit kailangan natin i-fix yung sleep? Kasi lack of sleep can result to increase in cortisol hormone. Cortisol hormone will trigger your cravings. Okay, that's why pag tayo ay stress, kulang tayo sa tulog, we are looking for comfort food, and most of the time, the comfort food that we are looking for ay mga matatamis. Matatamis, masasarap. Okay, cravings ako ngayon, comfort food, stress eating. So, yan po, no? Fix your sleep. How do you fix your sleep? Like this. Pag wala akong live, pag tulog ako, yung room ko is very dark. Bumili ako ng kortina na super dark. I'm not sure anong tawag na kortina yun doon. And then, in the morning, kumuha ka ng sunlight. Very important po. Then, have a consistent sleeping schedule. Pag 9 p.m. po yung tulog mo, maging consistent ka sa 9 p.m. Pag 10, consistent ka doon. Alright? Then, avoid, of course, your gadgets, which is very hard during these days. Magbasa ka na lang ng libro, no? Before ka matulog so that you can sleep better. Okay. So, number 3 is fix your sleep. The more sleep we get, the better feeling that we have, mas less yung cravings. Number 4, go for walks. Napaka-underrated nito. So, if you're bored, if you're stressed, if you're craving, maglakad ka. No, kung merong maganda dyan na place sa inyo, maglakad ka sa park, or you can relax. No, it's about relaxation. You can become, the more walks you have, the more you become creative. The more you become creative, the more you become focused and busy sa mga work mo or sa passion mo. And the less time you have for cravings. The less time you think about food. So go for walks because it makes you creative. Marami pong mga inventions na ginawa dahil po sa pagbo-walk. Okay? Alam niyo yung sticky notes? Sticky notes is a billion-dollar product. Alam niyo po yung inventor noon, yung naka-idea ng sticky notes, he was relaxing when he got that idea. Parang siyang naka-break siya sa work niya. He was in the work, tapos nag-break siya ata. Then he was looking for in the sky, tapos nagkaisip siya, no? But that was because of nag-relax siya. So mag-relax ka din, wag puro work, wag puro gadgets, no? Wag nating gawin yung phone natin as our relaxation time. Okay? Don't be afraid, don't be guilty on relaxing. You need to relax. Because the more you relax, the more you become productive. Okay? So, go for walks po. Go for walks. Kahit 15 minutes, 30 minutes, doesn't have to be 1 hour. 15 minutes is good. Okay? What I do sometimes, I walk sa gym. Tapos after gym, I listen to podcast. So that yung walk ko is not only walk, but I also learn. I listen to podcasts, sermons, or songs, no? That could help me na magkapag-relax. Number 5 is to extend your breakfast slowly. Now, pag bago ka pa lang sa low carb, I don't really suggest that you go to IF or long hours of fasting. No. Wag muna. Pag bago ka pa lang. But one of the ways to really help you with cravings is intermittent fasting. So you extended your breakfast or your first meal slowly. So from 9 a.m., siguro after 3 days, 10 a.m., 11 a.m., until you get to 12 noon. Okay? So, in my case right now, 1 p.m. ako. Kasi naka-cut po ako ngayon. Cut or fat loss. No? Fat loss. So, sabay pala tayo, guys. So, if you're, after building so much muscle, you have to cut na. You have to lose fat. So, one of the ways to beat my cravings is to intermittent fast, but slowly. Don't go. I know, I'm sure you heard about me saying na wag masyadong mag-fasting, but para yun sa mga nangayayat. But para sa okay naman yung body composition mo, you can continue your fasting, your twice a day, your TMAD, you can do that. Pero pag sobra ka na sa payat, wag muna. So you have to eat more, you have to have more time for eating. All right? But in our case, I'm doing TMAD right now, which is which is amazing kasi hindi ako nagki-crave. All right? So very helpful talaga siya. So I hope na take note niyo po 'yon sa mga bago pa lang dito. Number one, to fix your craving, eat your proteins. Eat a lot of protein. Remember, the goal of fat loss in the first 3 weeks is not to lose fat, but to make it sustainable, maging part siya at ma-beat si cravings mo. The number one enemy is cravings. So yun muna yung i-manage natin yung cravings, not the weight. Huwag po kayo ma-frustrate sa weight. No, I'm not even a fan of fast fat loss. Mabilis. Yung iba, 20 pounds, 3 weeks. I'm not a fan of that because you're not only losing fat, you're also losing muscle mass. Pag sobrang bilis, you're losing muscle mass. Remember this. If if fat loss is very fast, you're losing muscle mass, not only fat. So the right approach is to really eat a lot at maging mawala si cravings mo, and then eventually you can lower down your calories. No? Number two, a pinch of salt can really help with your cravings, especially times na sweet cravings mo. Lagay mo lang sa tang mo, then see where it goes. Number three, fix your sleep. Limit caffeine. So, fix your sleep po. At least 8 hours a day. Dark room. Kung may aircon, mas maganda. Pag wala, electric fan, basta well ventilated po. Go for walks. Relax. Be creative. Become more productive by relaxing. Don't overwork yourself. And you extend your IF slowly. Don't do it very fast. Saan po dito yung ginagawa mo na? Paki-comment doon sa lima doon. Sa limang binanggit ko, saan doon yung ginagawa mo? Are you eating so much protein right now? Are you fixing your sleep? Are you using salt? Are you going for a walk? Saan doon yung pinakagusto mo doon? Or saan doon yung ginagawa mo na? Or what do you plan to do to follow that? No? So you have questions here. Yes, iodized salt, yes. Any salt. Yung iba, Himalayan pink salt, I'm not really strict. It doesn't have to be pink salt or Himalayan salt. I think it's over advertised. Any salt will do. Hello po, Ma'am Catherine. Hello po, Ma'am Catherine Tolentino. Hello, Ma'am Jeng. Yes po. From Laguna, Ma'am Maria. Yes, sabi ni Sir Cravings, ako sa bread with coffee. The same struggle that I have. Ma'am Jason, I can live without life, but bread, patay. Okay. So that's why mag-LC bread po kayo. LC. Low carb bread. May mga questions dito. I don't really recommend brands sa live publicly, but you can message me. I can send you the links for that. No? But you can buy in pharmacy. But I use my own for 5 years na. So, wait lang. May mga questions dito. Wait lang. Hmm. Ito pala, ilang grams or ml kailangan i-take sa potassium a day? Milligrams, 2,000 to 4,000, I think, or 400 grams. I'm not sure about the label. Kasi yung akin tablet eh. So, I'll check again. Depende to sa ano, kasi yung meat mo, meron ng potassium. Yung meat mo, if you're eating meat, there's potassium there. So, avocado, kaya lang hindi pa season ng avocado ngayon eh. So, prioritize sa meat mo. May maraming potassium yung meat. Um, Fixing sleep daw, sabi ni Ma'am Jeannie D. Yang sa kanya. All of the above daw, promise. Sabi ni Ma'am Pressy. I'm eating protein. Sabi ni Ma'am Pia, pinch of salt and walking. That's good. All of the above daw, sabi ni Madam Len. Yes. Hey, hello po, Miss Mai. Mai. Taga Bacolod po si Miss Mai, no? I think yes. Ma'am Mercy, fixing sleep daw. Sabi ni Sir Yong, walking with someone. Sana all, sir. Walking with someone, that's good. Sorry kasi, hindi ko, yes po, walking with someone is productive. No? Dapat may kasama. Aso man yan, or partner mo, or kaibigan mo. No? So, yes, that's a good tip, sir. Walking with someone is very relaxing. Sige, maghahanap ako ng kasama. Siguro yung mga kapitbahay dito. Joke lang. Hello po, Ma'am Lisa. Good evening. Hello, Miss K. Ginagawa ko lahat yan kaya maganda ang lose weight ko. Yes. Hindi mabilis pero okay. Hello, Coach Dan. Just yes. See you tomorrow. Magkakaroon kami ng group workouts tomorrow dito sa Bacolod. Group workout with Coach Dan and Coach Gisela. Follow niyo pala si Coach Dan for more tips. No, follow niyo po, ito po yung kanyang page. I-search niyo lang, Coach Dan. Katukayo kami, pareho kami ng pangalan. So, pareho din kaming kalbo. Hello. Ay, hindi pala kalbo si Coach Dan. Sorry. See you tomorrow, Coach Dan. Workout tayo. Hello po, Dom daw. Hello po. I have trouble going back to sleep after I woke up urinating. What should I do? Okay. What you should, lessen your water intake before sleeping. Tapos, mag-salt ka before sleeping. Kasi po, salt holds water. So, kung kulang ka sa salt, meaning mag-urinate ka talaga during the nighttime. So, yun po. Take salt before sleeping. Luz Viminda, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Gusto ko mag-gym. Ano sabihin ko sa maging coach ko? Maging coach mo? Mag-gym po kayo. Meron po silang mga programs doon. So, wag mo lang sabihin na naglo-low carb ka. Baka kasi sabihin nilang hindi pwede sa'yo. Pero make sure na adapted ka muna sa low carb before ka mag-gym. Yes, hirap na ako mag 3 meals a day. Okay lang yan, sir, basta hindi ka nangangayayat. Yes, ma'am, you should exercise pag payat na. You should. I don't think maging over tayo kasi mataas yung ideal, no? So, hindi po kayo mag-over dun. Basta take mo lang yung recommended para sa katawan mo, no? Hello po, Miss Dayan. Hello, Miss Dayan. Miss Dayan, before nangayayat siya, ganda na ngayon ng kanyang composition. Congrats, Miss Dayan. Hello po. Ma-fix ba ng exercise? Of course, ma'am. That's the key. Proteins, calories, and workout. Yung exercise po na ibig natin sabihin is lifting weights. Lifting weights. Kailangan yung I could hardly move my left leg and left arm. Na-stroke po ba? I need more context about this question kasi medyo hindi clear po. Bakit po kayo may difficulty sa pag-move ng left part of your body? Na-stroke po ba? Ano pong nangyari? Pwede po ba uminom ng potassium glycine kasi maasim kasi ang cream of tartar po? Salamat. Yes! Supplement po yan? Yes po. Hello, Ma'am Aster. Hello po, Ma'am Ina. Lahat po nagagawa ko except yung sleep ko lang ako. More tips po. Yun nga po, no? Very dark room, well ventilated, no caffeine 12 hours before you sleep, no gadgets, relax. Oh, at mag-exercise and get sunlight during the day. It will help you improve your circadian rhythm. And then have your last meal at 6 p.m. Can I take salt alone? Salt alone can do. Alright? So, yun po yung mga questions nyo. I hope na answer ko po. Again, fix your cravings po and everything else after 1 week, 1 to 2 weeks, you'll be fine. Magiging maganda na yung pag low carb mo. Basta na-fix mo na yung cravings mo. No? So, I hope marami po kayo natutunan tonight. Thank you for sharing this video pala. Ha? Thank you for tagging your friends so that matulungan natin sila, especially yung mga newbie. Yung mga kakarating pa lang, replay mo na lang yung video after my live. See you again on Wednesday for another topic. Thank you so much for, again, this is Coach Dan. My mission is to help you build muscles while staying low carb. If you need help, need mo ng guidance sa muscle building or pag-start ng low carb, message me so that I can, message me and apply sa form so that I can talk to you paano na kita mas matutulungan ng mas maayos. I hope to see you win in life and in health. Salamat po. God bless everyone. Good night.